Do you remember where you learned your favorite nursery rhyme? Was it from other kids? A teacher? Did your parents sing you to sleep with them? Have you carried that on to your kids? Are you like me and use Eenie Meenie Miney Moe to help you decide? Do you sing it's raining, it's pouring on rainy days? We all know at least one nursery rhyme, but what I bet is you don't know the why of that nursery rhyme. Today we're going to look at where some of these little tunes came from and what they are referring to.
It's evil! Don't touch it!
It's alive!
I was with you.
They're coming to get you. Out of Christ. This is
Me?
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. And apparently it's going to be about nursery rhymes today. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, because I learned all mine from Andrew Dice Clay. Oh, yeah.
Little Miss Muffin. Sound like Muffin. Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?
Yeah, exactly. What's up, Zach? How you doing, man?
I am fucking miserable. How are you?
Yeah, I'm on the same way. Lindy, how are you doing? Oh,
I am fantastic. I passed my finals and I have a couple of days of a break before the next round of classes start. So
you just keep looking for punishment, aren't you? You just...
Yep. Yep,
There we go.
15 more. We're almost there.
Right on.
Only 15?
Hey, that's better than the 60-something I started with having. So
That's very true. 60, I couldn't even... No.
yep, we're at the end of the
Said it
slide
before,
here.
and
Almost
I'll
there.
say it again. Lindy, why you got to be so like
Smart and stuff.
Ambitious.
Why can't you just sit around and drink beer like the rest of us?
It's like you
know.
care or something.
I
don't
know, right?
What's up with that?
It's like I want to retire with money.
Right. Retire. Like I'm never going to make it that far anyway.
I'm left-handed and colorblind. If I make it to 60, I'll be really doing good.
Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, nursery rhymes, are they as bad as like the fables? Like, what was it, Aesop's fables and stuff? If you go back and look into the stories behind those things, they're pretty terrible, actually.
Some of these really broke my heart. Like some of these
Oh,
shattered my childhood. So
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go into them today, and this actually took a lot more research than I thought it was going to.
It was probably one, well, like once you started getting into it, you didn't want to quit with this one, maybe.
Ben
Yeah,
Franklin's the devil, lady. That's all I can tell you about that.
yes. I actually went and tried to find the original lyrics to these. So where I was able to find them, when I read them to you, they will be very different than the ones that you know.
That's the exact same thing with those fables. Like all of those that you've heard have been dulled down so much. It's like even
Yes.
Little Red Riding Hood is not near as bad as what it once was.
Yeah.
You
No,
think
I
you did more than
actually-
Ate the Grandma? Yeah.
I have the unabridged book of those stories. I've actually,
Oh.
yeah. So I
That's a
actually
rough
know
get
the real stories behind those. But yeah, so this some of these are going to destroy you. Some of these are going to be what you thought they were.
As long as we
So-
don't mention peanut butter, I'm going to be okay.
Okay, we'll be fine.
I don't think I do. I don't think I mentioned peanut butter in any of these.
All right.
Got it. We're ready to rock.
All right.
No peanut butter.
Okay. So I kind of the first couple I went with what were in the intro. So your current modern version of my favorite way to pick things, Eenie Meenie Miney Moe. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eenie Meenie Miney Moe. My
By the
mother
way-
said to pick the best one, and you are not it. By the way,
His names are Eenie, Meenie, and Miney Moe.
what?
That's my dog's names.
Oh,
I didn't name them. We let the kids name them. But yeah.
Scholars say that this rhyme has been around since well before 1820, and it is actually in several different languages. Its origin isn't known, but it was thought to be a counting out rhyme. For anywhere that you found it, that's what it had to do with. Unfortunately, this rhyme got changed in American schools around 1888, and Bert Fitzgerald actually recorded it on record in 1906.
Wow.
And the recorded version and
Let's
the
not
one
go there. I don't
very
have a censor button.
I have a sensor filled out for it.
Okay.
So
I figured it was going to get rough with that one.
yes. So America changed it in 1888 and physically recorded it on record in 1906, being Eenie Meenie Miney Moe, catch a human by the toe. If he won't work, then let him go. Skidum, skiddy, skidoo. But when you get money, your little bride will surely find out where you hide. So there's the door, and when I count to 4, out goes you. This, unfortunately, today
Doesn't
is...
even make sense. There's no really
No.
good running scream.
I'm so-
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I'm actually happy I've never heard that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like,
This, unfortunately, is still used today. There are currently several lawsuits out from people using this rhyme in the derogatory. And it has been banned from schools.
well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
it was never meant to, it was never written or sang in an intention of harm. It was actually just supposed to be a way for, people counting sheep to get through their day. But unfortunately, some very terrible people decided to change that up. So let's not be terrible people and let's never repeat that rhyme again.
Right. and I thought the dice
Remember,
were
you're
rough.
counting sheep. You're not fucking them.
Wow. Are
Counting
they?
sheep.
Are they?
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed and he bumped his head and he couldn't get up in the morning.
That one already sounds a little rough. I'm guessing the backstory on this is going to be woo. Okay.
It's raining, it's pouring refers to a drink being poured liberally. So like, free pour.
Yeah.
The old man was thought to be inebriated and decided to sleep it off, but drunk as shit. He was, stumbling, couldn't even walk a straight line. At some point in time before he got home and went to bed, he fell, broke his head. And, he died.
No more
that'll
monkeys
do.
jumping on the bed.
Yeah, so he never woke up. It wasn't just he couldn't get up in the morning. That man didn't get up again.
Didn't get up again. Yeah. Okay.
This rhyme is said to be a cautionary tale to not drink too much or we could end up dead. That's literally what it is about.
It's every time.
I don't agree.
You think about one of these things, just like kids out jumping rope, and they're singing a song. It's like, oh, that was made up in the Depression. It's about death. I know it. It has to be.
Yep. Actually, most of these are actually about death. Yeah. That's where they all go.
I feel happy. I think I'll go for a walk. Man, you're not fooling anyone, you'd be stone dead in a moment.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. 80 men and 80 more couldn't make Humpty Dumpty where he was before.
Never heard it that way.
40 men plus 40 men more.
Mm-hmm.
80 men couldn't help you.
So
this guy
wouldn't
is
you...
just, he can't get it up or what?
Well, wouldn't you know Humpty Dumpty wasn't an egg at all? In 17th century, it was a drink of brandy and boiled ale.
Ew, that sounds delicious.
Yes. And in the 18th century, it was referred to as a short, clumsy person, is what a Humpty Dumpty was. The story, however,
You mean a midget?
What's that what it is?
An imp? I'm sorry. I'm reading the Game of Thrones books right now.
oh, okay.
A game of ice and fire.
The story is actually referring to a siege cannon. The siege cannon sat on top of the church tower of St. Mary at the Walls in 1648. The wall was blown up in war, and Humpty Dumpty tumbled down and broke, and they were never able to put it back together or get it back up on the wall.
She said, "Get it."
Get it back up.
I'm sorry. I've been up for a while.
That's okay.
I haven't. Same thing. She said, "Get it back up." I'm like, I'm 12.
Yeah, it's
I was
fine.
going for like 10, but okay.
Oh my gosh. Everybody knows. Okay, so that one was a little bit better than I thought. I assumed that was about somebody's death as well.
Well, it was about the death of a cannon.
Okay.
But at least it wasn't a person. But
Right.
the cannon did die during war. So,
Okay.
It got used for its purpose, I suppose.
yes. Baa Baa a Black Sheep. Have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 2 for my master, 1 for my dame, and none for the little boy that cries in the lane.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Shave that pussy, it's so damn hairy. Yeah.
What's in the ball, bitch? Oh,
I had to do one. Baa Baa Black Sheep. Okay.
yeah. Okay, we'll leave that. So what's this about? What's this all about?
So in medieval times, King Edward I actually imposed a wool tax where 1/3 of the cost of a sack of wool went to King Edward, 1/3 went to the church, and the last went to the farmer. So no payment went to the people that were actually like getting
The wool.
the wool. Black wool, however, was considered to be poor luck because it couldn't be dyed, so it couldn't be sold.
Why is it got to be dyed? It's already the best color.
I was going to say,
Right,
yeah.
but then it wasn't.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So,
It's a shade. It's not a color. It's a shade.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that one was in reference to being taxed, basically. Like, they were taxing people to death.
Oh man, I could write one hell of a nursery rhyme about
So
Illinois.
many things have changed since then.
A few things, yes.
Yeah.
So, this one actually shook me a little.
Uh-oh.
Not as much as a
No
couple
fucking peanut butter, Lindy.
more,
No
but
butter.
no peanut butter, no peanut butter.
Okay.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Well, a Jack and a Jill were not people. It was how people referred to a boy and a girl. Jack and Jill go up a hill to get water. Think about that. Why would you go up to get water when wells are low?
Question.
So what were they really doing up there?
Maybe Jack's not the one who broke his crown.
I think maybe her crown got broken. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I'm going for.
Well, Jill got pregnant.
Uh-oh.
Jack actually did fall down and break his crown. The story, there's 2 stories behind this. One is real and one is a metaphor. But the real story, Jack actually did fall. He did shatter his head. He died.
Should do me.
Well, at least he got
Jill,
laid first.
yeah. Jill came tumbling after by dying in childbirth.
Oh, shit.
That's some depressing ass stuff right there, isn't it?
Yes. The metaphor to this is what goes up must come down. In this case, it was a metaphor for life and death. You go up the hill, you live your life by getting water, and then you come down the hill and die.
Plane goes up, plane come down.
Exactly.
Take over for Tosh.
The next one super surprised me because the original lyrics are obviously not the ones that I knew.
Okay.
And yeah, hey, rub-a-dub-dub. Ho, rub-a-dub-dub. 3 maids in a tub. And who do you think were there? The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. And all of them gone to the fair.
Okay.
So now that the lyrics are not what you knew,
Right. It's like, that's
least
not.
they got laid.
kind of guess what this is about. This is about, there's actually 2 thoughts on this. The general consensus is that it's about a peep show of a traveling fair. And it depicts reputable people doing ill-reputable things by going to the fair and watching women. It's also believed that these men used to go around spying on women in the bath.
Are we doing Anton LaVey again?
Yes.
Okay. I knew it.
So I'm starting to think that maybe all of these people got their horrible starts by listening to Mother Goose.
They could have. There's never anything positive or good coming out of any of
Far,
these.
what I'm hearing from this is sex
peep
is the root
shows.
of all evil.
Don't have sex unless you want to die.
Yes. The little death.
Well, let's just not sing about creeps to our kids.
Yeah.
It gets better.
Let's think about some creepos.
It gets better. Eeper, weeper, chimney sweeper. Had a wife but couldn't keep her. Had another, didn't love her. Up the chimney he did shove her.
Oh, there we go.
So,
We can add 3 chords to that, couldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Eeper killed his wife and shoved her up the chimney. What better way to use your
Shut up.
profession than to solve your
Thanks, that
issues?
Creeper, had a wife, couldn't keep her.
Damn woman wouldn't shut her mouth. She wouldn't shut up, I tell you. She wouldn't shut up.
Couldn't keep shit neither.
So Eeper Weeper was the first version of this rhyme.
Okay.
The one that is probably more popular that you would know today. You're not going to know the actual lyrics like the original lyrics, but Peter Peter Pumpkin Eater.
Wait, I thought that was about something completely different.
No, the original lyrics to Peter Peter Pumpkin Eater are Peter, my neeper, had a wife, and he couldn't keep her. He put her in the wall and let all the mice eat her.
Oh,
This
that is some dark shit right there.
Why are men so cruel?
It's
This
so
is
dark.
actually in reference to the first part of Eeper Weeper when they say he couldn't keep her is because his wife was promiscuous and she kept running around on him.
Oh.
So instead of doing the, well, I'm just going to let you go and I'm going to go find someone else and I'm going to fine you because in the 18th century that's what they did, he
He loved her to
killed
death.
her. Yeah, he loved her to death.
Let me love you.
So, way to go, Mother Goose, for putting murder and
Somebody's
an
gotta
affair.
feed the mice.
literally into your stories.
Ah,
Gotta
kids
feed the mice.
feed this shit to our children. God, what trash.
I'm picturing
Lucy,
he could like hear him. He hears him scuffling through the walls, and he's like, "Nah, bitch, take it, take that."
Don't you think it would be like a more maniacal laugh, like or something like?
yeah. What the story doesn't say is whether or not he stuffed her in that wall alive.
Oh boy.
So there's a lot of speculation on that, and it's pretty widely believed that he put her in the wall alive.
That's even Well, it's more fresh for the mice, I suppose, but that's worse. That's like a lot worse. What'd you die from? Mice eating you to death.
Yes.
Depends on if you starve, or the mice get you first. Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
I forget the movie where the guy had chained a guy up in like some abandoned pool in a place where it'd cut him, and then the rats would come down. And you could scare them away for a little bit, but then they get more ballsy and more ballsy.
I can't imagine. My thought on that is I can't imagine that he could have shoved her in there alive because the noise.
He knocked her out first. You could do it.
Yeah, but it would take a
Maybe
long. Wouldn't you think she'd wake up?
Well, yeah, but if he had her tied up to the raft,
3 days or 4 days, but I think 4 days is all it take. I mean,
tied up to the beams or something,
water.
and then
yeah, so you'd either suffocate or.
and maybe hearing her was part of it. Maybe he enjoyed that part.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's move on to.
I'm glad we're doing
prostitution.
Lighter than you know.
Yeah. Natural. That's the natural next step, isn't it?
Did you say a prostitution?
I did.
What does any of this have to do with gay porn?
Well, Lucy
Okay.
Lockett. Lucy Lockett.
What?
Lockett.
Okay.
I wonder what that's referring to.
Lucy Lockett lost her pocket. Kitty Fisher found it. Not
Yeah,
a
I bet he
penny
did.
was in it, but a ribbon round it. So there was actually a famous sex worker named Kitty Fisher. And the story is that she dumped her regular customer, who was a pocket,
Okay.
when he ran out of money because he had spent it all on her.
Uh-huh.
There was a barmaid in the brothel where Kitty Fisher was conducting business, and she decided that she was going to take on the pocket, which is the reference to not a penny in it, because he was broke.
But she's like, you
And-
know what? So she took him and like started. That's my man. Is that what you're saying?
And so this
Tricks are fighting over. They're fighting over a trick.
this is actually a taunt.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
This is a taunt from Kitty to Lucy about taking her discarded lovers,
He's like, I'll take him.
who are penniless and worthless now.
You get my broke hand-me-downs.
I ain't supposed to.
It's exactly what this is.
God, that's something.
Yes.
I kind of like that one. That's a step up from the last one, anyway.
Yeah.
Why are women so cruel?
That's a great question.
A woman didn't write that.
I think they did.
Did they? I felt like it would have been a bit more hateful. If a woman had
Well, I
written
mean,
that.
Lucy Lockett lost her pocket. Kitty Fisher found it. Not a penny was in it, but a ribbon round it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that's literally Kitty saying, "Ha, fuck you, bitch! I won. I took that bitch's money. You can have it now."
I got the goods. It's the leftovers.
That sounds just like a woman.
Yeah. She also invented broke as a joke.
Jesus.
So I'm going to destroy what a lot of people believe that this one is about.
Okay.
Ring a roses, a pocket full of posies. At the show, we all fall down. There are several versions of this song, and many people believe that it has to do with the plague.
Yeah.
I thought it was I thought it was something about your skin turning into ash or looking ash. And
No.
the posies
It's
was like
they burn the bodies.
Yeah, and the posies was to cover up the smell or something, right? So
The posies was supposed to ward off the disease.
Once again, I'm not dead yet.
Yeah. The roses were what were supposed to be worn in the mask
Yeah.
to hide the smell.
Yeah.
But the first time that the lyrics to this song were written down anywhere were 500 years after the plague.
What?
Whoa, okay. Taking me for a loop there.
So this song actually didn't have anything to do with the plague.
I've been
So
lied
what
to.
you tell me this is about some dumb bitch that just took some guy's money. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
No, no.
it was basically a misunderstanding in commerce. Somehow.
During the time of the rhyme, dancing was banned because of religion.
Is it Footloose?
fucking footloose. Yeah.
So, children actually used this as a way to dance.
Did
There
they drive out to an abandoned machine
No.
shed or something?
They would hold hands and move to get movement out, and there was a person in the middle. So, and then they would all fall down, and then they would rotate and do it again. So it simulated their dancing.
Kenny Loggins, you're a genius.
Yep.
The original translation of the song is a ring, a round dance. We are the children three. We sit under the elder bush and all go hush, hush, hush.
They reek of elderberry.
What? What?
Were their mothers hamsters?
And their father reeked of elderberries.
Now leave or I shall taunt you a second time. I told him he already has one. Why does everything sound like it was like everything I hear like that when you read it that way? It's like that's not even close. It's like a witch was involved or something.
A witch.
There's a witch. All of them have to do with witchcraft somehow. Damn witches.
Well, that one has to do with the death of dance. So, half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel.
Never heard it
sounds
that way.
good.
That's nowhere close to the way that you've heard it, huh?
No. I didn't even know where you were going with that one. Like,
So
what?
the American version is all around the,
Mulberry bush.
Watchtower.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the tower or the cathedral or something. The monkey chased the weasel. The weasel thought it was all the monkey thought it was all a joke. Pop goes the weasel.
Okay.
But this rhyme, before becoming a popular dance, was actually describing London's poor. A weasel
Oh boy.
is a coat, and to pop meant to pawn. So it was someone
So
pawning
you're so poor you're selling your coat when it's cold because you need the money.
because you need food.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
The only thing that's in my head right now is just like the Jack in the Box. And then it doesn't come up and scares the shit out of you afterwards.
Oh, that's so sad.
This
Oh.
one, the next one made me cry.
You're just full of cheers and
It's well,
lovely
okay.
thoughts
See that?
today, Lindy. Thank you for sharing.
You wanted me to not do murder.
Yeah, but you
asked
kind
for
of
this.
still are. It's kind of still
but
in the same.
It does put me in mind of an episode I want to do later about Edgar Allan Poe, where even in his own time, his lifetime, he was world renowned and famous and couldn't afford to buy a second coat. Today, you could just make a sex tape and become a millionaire, and people want to watch you on TV. It's fucking disgusting. Fuck life.
It's not fair.
This next one actually made me cry.
Oh no!
Great. Hold
Is
on.
it worse
hold
than
on,
the last
hold on.
one?
Let me get ready.
Got tissues?
Gonna make Lindy cry.
Yeah. Okay.
Because my mom did this to me.
Oh,
And I'm sure that everyone's parents did this to them because it's amazing.
Oh, here. Oh, yep. I can't wait.
This pig went to market.
Oh, yeah.
That pig stayed home. This pig had roast meat. That pig had none. This pig went to the barn's door and cried weak, weak for more.
Oh, I never heard it that way.
Yeah.
It was always wee, wee, wee all the way home, right?
Yeah. I just,
And I thought it was roast
Guys,
beef.
Roast
Nope.
beef, yeah.
It's roast
Why
meat.
would a pig eat roast meat?
Cannibal.
Why would a pig eat roast beef?
Well, a pig would eat anything. They don't give a shit.
I'd rather
It's
eat
like chicken
cow than
heads.
pig.
That's the. I want a shirt immediately that says "pigs like chicken heads" for some.
So they don't say the market. This pig isn't shopping, folks.
No.
It's getting slaughtered.
Oh yeah.
It's also only referring to two pigs. This pig and that pig.
That pig.
This pig got fed, got fat, went to market, and cried while it was getting slaughtered.
That's a
That
noise that
pig-
you won't forget too, by the way, if you ever are unfortunate enough to hear it, if the first gunshot doesn't actually take.
Yeah.
God, it still haunts me. I think I was 12 the first time when I heard that noise. And I can still wake up in the middle of the night sweating going, oh, what the fuck? Okay.
I hate pigs because I got attacked by pigs, but that pig didn't
Pigs
get...
attacked you?
Yes.
Do you just eat bacon on top of bacon, just laugh?
No, I don't like it.
You don't like bacon? Oh my God.
Anyway, that pig wasn't fed, and he got to stay home because he wasn't fat enough to go to market.
Okay.
Okay. And what about the wee wee wee? Is that the one that got slaughtered?
That's the noise
that's the
he was
one that
making.
was screaming in terror at the barn door.
Yeah, it's not a fun noise.
So my big piggy didn't go to the market to go shopping.
No. You think it's just they turned it into something cute, but it's certainly not.
Yeah.
It was
Anyway,
fun.
yes.
It was funner when it was my toes. Okay.
It was a lot funner when it was my toes. And Matt, to
this
answer
little-
your question, I had a bucket of chicken heads thrown on me while I was slopping the pigs, and they attacked me. I have scars from pigs biting me.
God, that's awful.
Yeah. Don't
What?
play jokes when
No, that's
people
not
are
a
doing things
joke.
to pigs.
What kind of joke? That's not a joke. That's attempted murder.
Yes. Yeah. Child murder. Child murder.
Oh my
By the way.
gosh.
Anyway.
Whew. And this little piggy got gutted. Disemboweled. This little piggy turned into bacon.
So if that didn't destroy you the way that it destroyed me, then I'm terribly, terribly sorry.
I'm more upset about the chicken head situation. What? Damn it, Lindy.
That's slightly fucked up, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's move along.
Okay.
See what else we can dig up.
Okay. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. See how they run. See how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife, who cut off their tails with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a sight in your life as 3 blind mice?
How'd she cut their tails off? She's supposed to be in the wall getting eaten. Wrong lady. Okay.
He was a chimney sweep.
Chimney sweep. Yep. Got
So,
it.
first and foremost, why the fuck are we singing this to our kids?
I have no idea. 3 blind mice, and you're gonna cut their tails off. This is lovely. Sing along.
So some people say that this song is about Queen Mary I executing 3 Protestant bishops. They were
Wow,
burned.
you really gotta want it, don't you?
They were burned at the stake, but that happened 30 years before the jingle. And it's hard to believe that someone wouldn't have written this down prior to that.
Right.
So it's widely believed that it's supposed to be a cautionary tale, to children to not go out eyes closed into the world unless you are prepared to lose something important. This is the one everybody's been waiting for.
Is it?
It
Okay.
is.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you
Well, as we
sure?
get past the last one, yeah.
Hold on. Do I have it? I'm sorry. I'm so ill prepared today.
That's okay. I made everybody go early.
I normally don't have a problem with that.
Okay. Let's go. I thought
Do you know?
I thought I had a drum roll on here, but I don't. So.
Oh, you do.
It's somewhere.
It's
It's
somewhere.
not on
It's
here.
definitely somewhere.
No, it's not here. I can't find it. It's too many,
It's fine.
too many buttons.
Got so much shit going on, I can't figure it out.
I definitely have the. What's this have to do with gay porn, though?
Yeah, so that's on there for sure. We got that one. Yeah.
Go for it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man.
Muffin Man.
Do
Automatically,
you
I go
know
to
the
Shrek.
Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane?
The Muffin Man? Every time. Right to Shrek. Immediately.
Well, guess what, guys?
Uh-oh.
The Muffin Man,
Serial killer?
his name was Frederick Thomas Linwood.
He sounds like a serial killer.
He was the first known serial killer in England.
Oh, Lindy wasn't going to go without it. She wasn't going out without a fight. Okay, I won't do serial killers.
Between
I'll do something that leads into a serial killer. Anytime you name somebody by all three names, they've either killed one people or a shitload. Almost every time. The Muffin Man.
Muffin Man.
Oh, we're gonna get into some kind of Sweeney Todd situation with this.
Actually, this was on Fleet Street.
It was so he. Oh, okay.
So
You go and save the best for last.
The demon barber. Here we go. Oh, boy.
between 1589 and 1598, he lured as many as 15 children to their deaths by tying a muffin to a string and pulling it into an alley.
Well, that's what you get for being dumb. I mean,
Hungry. Matt. Hungry.
the muffin's moving.
It just makes
Maybe it was Lindy.
What's it? Every time?
Oh,
Apparently.
you almost got it.
That's the one right there. Sounds like a load of shit.
Hey, y'all watching some fishing for children.
Yeah. Fishing for children.
You gotta jig it just a little bit.
I gotta get a shirt. Sorry.
I'll
I
get
need
some
two
blueberry
shirts,
ones. They
man.
work better.
He is also said
If you don't flick it, it's not gonna work. It's not believable. It's like muffins don't move like that. They move like this. See?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
he is also said to have killed 7 rival pastry chefs by stabbing them with sharpened wooden spoons.
Fuck Sweeney Todd. There needs to be
This is great.
Just that. Like a fucking kung fu movie.
Fucking bakery beef killing each other with wooden weapons. It's awesome.
You want to
It's
know
like
the best part?
Yes, I do.
This is now an urban myth, but the song was created by pastry chefs to stop children from going into their shops after school and sitting there disturbing their customers.
Well, I imagine the kids would probably, if on a cold day or something, go in there and take a break, get warmed up, while they're finished the rest of the way home.
They would just go and sit in the shop from the time that they left schools to the time that it was time for them to go home and eat.
Because it
They would
smelled
go-
good. Mm-hmm. They didn't have money to eat, so at least they could smell it.
Mm-hmm.
So they just start looking to kids and saying, "You know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
Muffin Man.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives in Drury Lane.
Drury Lane?
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man."
Okay.
All right.
I still want to watch an action movie directed by Quentin Tarantino that involves baker beef, where they're spraying with sharpened wooden spoons.
There'd be too many feet involved in that for me. I don't know.
Be a lot going on.
I can see him trying to lick cake batter off somebody's foot.
Oh, no, thanks. No. cake batter. Ew.
Imagine the scene with Salma Hayek from Dusk to Dawn, only they're at a bakery.
Oh, imagine how many times I've imagined that scene. That's a good one. From Dusk Till Dawn. That's a good one.
I picked 15 out of 30 that I was able to find that had a super dark meaning behind it. Or, just a...
So
You
is that
win.
the top
You
15
got
that you picked, or you have 15 more that are equally as dark?
There's 15 more that are pretty dark. I don't know if they're equally as dark.
Okay. Maybe we'll save that for
Yeah, I didn't actually do them,
Right.
11.
but I have the list. We can keep going.
I'm going to start on this.
All right.
So
All right. If you
that-
want to hear
that
more,
is what I have today.
more of Lindy's dark fairy tales, let us know. Hit us up on Spotify. Let us know.
Yeah. Do it on Spotify for sure when Lindy says, I'm not going to do a serial killer, but then absolutely does a serial killer at the end.
Yeah, right, man.
I could imagine. She's going through these and she finds one. She goes, yes. Excellent.
Scene from Dexter that's playing.
He's not an actual serial
Well, it's
killer.
not real, but at least I can say it.
I can mention it.
I got to talk about murder.
Fantastic.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yes.
Well, what are we doing next week, Matt?
I had a listener request.
Okay.
I think I sent some info to you. I don't want to ruin it.
Don't
Because
ruin
this
it.
is way different than anything I've ever done.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of psyched to find out more.
Yeah.
So.
This is going to be an animal lovers episode, kind of.
Okay.
Talking about chicken heads and pigs. No, I don't.
Right up Lindy's
Dipping
alley.
out next week.
That's a joke. Well, you'll just have to tune in. Tune in and check it out on Spotify. Hopefully you like it and rating and stuff.
Like, rate, review, and all that stuff. Yeah. And if you have a suggestion for us, make sure you let us know on Spotify. There's a box right there. You just type it in, and you can do it on your phone. You can do it on your computer, your phone, whatever you need. Anyway,
You can't sit around cussing us. Those dumb fucks never do the episodes I want. We're not clairvoyant. Just get in there and type it in, and we'll do it.
we can't read your mind, bullet.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
All right. Well, that's all I've got for this week. Anybody else got anything else?
I'm gonna
All
go
right.
cry.
Because of the little piggies?
No, it was more of the old man that played one.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, that's it for this week, guys. We will see you next week. Until then, I'm Zach,
Spar.
Lindy.
and we will see you next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Later.
Bye.
It's evil! Don't touch it!
They're coming to get you. Power of Christ. This is
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
What's my line, Zach? What's my line?
Adios, muchachos. I hit the wrong button again.